All right, so let's talk about what the first thing, like if you're starting an agency, right, and you're starting, really, when I think about any type of business, the first thing that you should be hunting for is a case study. And I find that so many people, they don't get started quick enough. They don't see traction quick enough because they don't have the results. They don't have the confidence. They don't have the conviction, the testimonials. They don't have the experience even to be able to go out there and sell anything. And so too many people, I think, they try and go too big too soon. And I think that it's really, really important to understand where you're at in your business, and really, the first step before selling anything is getting some results. So that's one thing that I really want to stress to you guys is getting a case study. So what I want to talk about first is like how to get a case study, why a case study, what, and the whole kind of thing, right? So case studies are super valuable because it now allows you to position yourself as an expert, right? Because you're able to show that you've gotten your, other people's results. And I would really encourage you to have case studies that you did. A lot of people ask for other people's case studies, but it doesn't always prove as effective. So what I really encourage you to do is go out there and seek out your own case studies. And you don't always have to charge for them, right? If you guys are super confident, if you have a ton of experience, if you have a ton of skills, a ton of clients, then absolutely you should be charging. But I find a lot of you guys, this is your first thing. And I'm talking to some of you guys, and you guys are looking for your very first client. And so if you're looking for your very first client, right, which I know there's a percentage of you who are, this is even more important to have so that other people will trust you, so that other people will feel confident in you, so other people will actually take you seriously, right? And I've mentioned this to a lot of you guys, and I've talked about this on the trainings before, but our first two chatbots that we built, right, our first two clients that we ever worked with, the first one was an old buddy of mine who worked at the same company that I used to work with, right? He was launching a CrossFit gym. And so we built a bot for them and ran their ad campaign for them through a bot. And our second one was actually my 5th grade music teacher. She became a real estate agent, and we built, and did some marketing for her. And the reason I say those is both of those people didn't actually pay us at first, right? Both of those people didn't pay us, but it was because I already had a strong connection with them that they trusted me enough to let me at least try something with their business. They didn't know how to run Facebook ads. They didn't know how to build a bot. They didn't know how to do any of these things. But I said, hey, I can do it. I can try. Let me try. I knew that I needed this case study. I knew that I needed this testimonial to have in my back pocket. And what we were able to do was get results for both of those people. And then we took those results and we went to the next real estate agent and we said, hey, here's what we did for this person. Pay us $250 for a bot. And they said, okay. Then we said, okay, you know what? Let's take these results and let's go to the next person. We said, hey, you pay us $500. And they said, okay. And then we took those results and we went to the next person. You said, you pay us $750, all the way up to where we were asking $1,500 for our bots from real estate agents. But I say that our very first bot that we built was for free. So your case studies don't actually have to be your full price things, right? They don't actually have to even be free either, right? I've also had some conversations with you guys about the pricing strategies, right? And the way that you structure and position your packages can actually make it really easy for you to get started. And so just having a normal price, right? Let's say you want to sell a bot for $1,000, right? Well, if you can tell them that your normal price is $2,000 and that you'll do this, this pilot program for them for $1,000, and since it's going to be kind of a test, since it's going to be a beta, you're going to give them 50% off because we're going to be working through and we're going to kind of be building the systems together. So just if you don't have a case study yet, you don't have a testimony, but you still want to get paid, well, just discount your prices or bump up your prices so that the discount is your normal rate. But by actually framing your, the price that you're going to ask them against a higher price, it's going to make it seem like they're getting a deal, right? They're getting, something of value. And so there's all these different ways to be able to, make this case study happen, right? You can do it for free, you can lower your price, or you can charge someone, a one-time payment. My point is that you really want to focus on getting that case study. So the number one thing that comes to my mind is people always, that people are going to ask is like, all right, well, how do I get it? Who do I do it for? Well, the easiest thing to do is to tap into your current network, right? Like I said, it was a buddy of mine who I knew was opening a real estate, a fitness gym. And, so I just mentioned it to him and I was like, hey, what do you think about this? And my music teacher, for some reason, we were still Facebook friends, and I knew that she was becoming a real estate agent. And so I reached out to her, right? And so it's like, actually, no, I didn't. I lied. I made a post on my Facebook for, saying, hey, I'm looking for some businesses to test out a new automated system. If you want me to set up an automated messaging system on your Facebook page for free, just, leave a comment. And I think that actually, I'm going to bring that back. That really works. So the automated messaging system, right? And so what we would offer is we would just set up a bot on their page, right? That we would, one of our freebies, especially for chatbot owners, and I can't believe I've gone away from this, right? But is just offering a free automated messaging system on their Facebook page, right? Like you guys could post right now. I'm going to put in the group. Okay, I'm going to put in the chat. And I dare someone to post this while we're in the training. I'm going to say, let's see, attention business owners. It's going to go business owners. I'm testing a new automated social messaging system. If you'd like me to set it up on your business page for free, just leave a comment and I'll get you info, right? And then I'm going to put in here, limit to the first 20 comments, right? And you could put 10. If like the most comments you've ever gotten is like 5, all right, put like limit to the first 5 people, or like, and then you can just edit it afterwards and you can just do it for more people, right? I'm going to put that in the chat. And here's the beauty in this, okay? All you have to do is just go in and just set up a bot on their Chatfuel, right? Or on ManyCrash or whatever it is, right? And literally you just attach a bot to their page. And that's the extent of what you have to do. Now you have the opportunity to tell them, hey, Mr. Business Owner, everybody who messages your business is going to go onto this list, and you can message them and you can retarget them through all these different ways right here through this system, right? So it's already set up for you. You're good to go. You can also, send them links or send them videos or it basically gives you a platform and an opportunity to sell them on all the benefits of a bot. And here's the thing, most business owners aren't going to know how to use something like that. So you can actually use that as a platform to offer your services or make it really easy to transition into your pitch. So I think that if you guys are looking for that case study, right, just posting that on Facebook, right? I want to see. I don't want to guarantee anything, but I'm going to dare somebody who's on the live right now to copy and paste that onto their Facebook, right? Put some emojis that match your personality and see what happens. Because it's super simple, right? It takes you 5 minutes to connect to their page on Chatfuel or ManyCrash or whatever chatbot platform that you use. And then it does provide them value, because now I did that for an influencer a few years ago, and they now have over 1,500 people on their bot just because randomly people message them, right? And so just think about that. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just connect your page, and now they have 1,500 people on their chatbot list. They haven't done anything with it, right? So, but just my point is that it can be as simple as just setting up their page that gives you that foot in the door to be able to explain the benefits to them as well. So, post, use your network, right? Use your network. The second thing that I would say is dangle something in free in front of a business owner. And this free doesn't have to be the whole service, right? Maybe it's a free training series, right? I've seen people in our chatbot group are doing, and I'm not surprised, doing really well from a short training video that informs people on all the benefits of chatbots, that informs people on all the benefits of messenger marketing, and then prompts them to book a call with those people, book a call with them right there through the page, right? And so you can really dangle. It doesn't have to be like a free. It could be just a free recorded video, right? A free training series, a free PDF. You can, like I said, offer the free bot for them, a free consultation. People love free, right? And the thing is that the reason that we're talking about this here is that we want to identify the people who are kind of motivated to take action. So ultimately, after you progress, right, now you can get to the point where you can even start charging people for these sales calls, right? That's kind of the progression of it. So all that to say, chase a case study, right, and find a way to get it. So we talked about utilizing your network, dangling something for free. And then I'll tell you the last thing that I've done is I've even paid people for a case study, right? And what do I mean by that is, like, we've paid for the ads for them. We were going into a new industry. We had no contacts in the industry. We had no experience in the industry. We just knew that it was a niche that we wanted to get into, and it was a niche that had high margins. It was a niche that had high value customers. And so we were like, hey, there's literally no risk for you, right? There's no risk for you. We're gonna pay like for the ads ourselves. We're gonna do all the work. You just need to give us your business page and actually follow up, with the leads that we generate. And we spent $200 on that trial, but that client ended up paying us $2,000 a couple weeks later, right? So what I also want to share with you is that you can definitely, like, if you tell someone, hey, I can send you leads, right, and you're willing to invest $100 into some ads, right, for the case study, if it's so bad and you suck so much at closing and so much at prospecting and so much at whatever that nobody is willing to talk to you, you can even set up a chatbot, run your ads, run at $100 worth of ads, generate leads, get your own case study right there, and then now you can take that to business owners, and it gives you a starting place to talk about, right? Because business owners, they don't care about chatbots. They don't care about, they just barely care about social media and care about the internet. What they care about is getting more business, more revenue. And so if you can directly point out, hey, here's how we can get you more revenue, and here's how we did it, and not just in theory, right, but really showing them, here's what we did, here's how we did it, here were the results. Now it's much more concrete. So